another Farmer Plays The Lord of the Rings Online. Today we're gonna continue our Volume 2.
The dwarves of my expedition are getting restless.
I think we're on Book 3, and this is Chapter 4, Grudge Against Goblins. One of my dwarves, a miner by the name of Sweina, has taken it upon himself to attack goblins in the Silvertine Lodge. He has the strength of limb to match his headstrong nature, but there are too many goblins in that place for even him to conquer alone. Wait, do not leave Gamilfilic just yet. Leave for Gamilfilic just yet, for that is not even where my dwarf has gone. Sweina believes the goblins have a home in the waterworks, and I heard him vow to follow the mining tracks that run through the Silvertine Lodge down to the flooded deeps themselves. Look for the southernmost track on your map. You'll find Sweina searching there for goblins. I will continue to read from the book of Masherbul Edit, but you must journey to the southernmost to reach the Silvertine Lodge. Southernmost reach of the Silvertine Lodge to dissuade Sweina from his foolhardy mission. I do not doubt that he will slay many goblins, but he will not know when to retreat. You must find him and rescue him from his own folly. Right. I believe we have a stable master to cut
May Durin return soon to his halls.
a lot of that passage. I meant to go to the Dolphin View, not Durin's Threshold.
The house of Durin will live forever.
Yeah.
These halls will be great once more.
To the Silvertine Lodge worksite, and it's quite simple. We run down here and follow these tracks. They should lead directly to him, if I remember correctly. There he is.
Dark things dwell now in Moria.
Bosi wants me to return to the Chamber of the Crossroads. I cannot do that now, Edit. There are goblins next to Hugh. Come, fight by my side. Well, we have defended Sweina. Thank you, my friend. Return to Lord Bosi and tell him that these goblins have long memories. Right, well, I'm gonna use the opportunity and go down to the waterworks. I believe I can do that from here. I need to go up there again, if I remember correctly. Because running back to this stable master, yes, it's maybe a bit quicker, but in the future we're gonna have to head to the waterworks, and then it's good to have a stable master. That's Goat Spot. I wanted to show you the waterfall, but well, maybe this looks better. So these are the waterworks. So looks like the dwarves were using hydropower to power all sorts of things. You can see those wheels working. And I don't think they were powering like a mill, you know, like they did in Europe back in the day and stuff. I think they were powering some more stuff. Go here. The stairs, find guards. That's a good thing because guards are where the base is.
Thank you for saving Swaina from the goblins and from himself.
You found Swaina? I am glad, for he is strong of arm and valiant. We will have need of him many days to come. I hope he does not get himself into trouble before then. I have read more of the Book of Mazarbul.
I am worried that the account in the Book of Mazarbul might happen again.
It is worse than I expected, Edith. Balin's final lot was grim. I have not yet read all, but there is much here we should take as a warning. They were greatly outnumbered, but seemed not to know it until it was too late. Return to the Chamber of Leadership of the 21st Hall in Selam Melek and tell my cousin Brower to be more cautious. I am worried that if we do not take lessons from Balin's expeditions, we may be doomed to his fate. Perhaps I am overreacting. Indeed, I hope that is the case. Regardless, bring my warning to Brower as quickly as you can. We can do that.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
We'll use the Stable Master system. No need to run like an idiot like in the last one. Strange to see this place empty. It's teeming with life on the legendary servers. So. Talk to Brower.
Bosi is worried for nothing. This time will be different.
My cousin has always worried too much. Balin came to a bad end, yes, but this time will be different. Look at all the victories we have already had, and in a short time. It will be fine, Edith. Do not heed Bosi's groundless worrying. He always does this. Moria has cost us much already. Surely the worst is behind us.
My nephew has come up with a daring plan. You should ask him about it.
My nephew Bori has come up with a daring plan, Edith. He conceived a divisionary strike against a certain hall in the deeps to draw the orcs of the White Hand from their camp. This way, a second group could enter the camp and defeat its leader. It will be dangerous for both groups, but it is a good plan. Imagine it. With one axe blow, we'll cut off the head of the White Hand presence in Moria. Bosi's fears will be assuaged in the face of such victory. Will you help my nephew Bori with the preparations for this strike? He grieves still for Broin, and I feel that he must earn honor doubly for himself and for my slain son. If this strike is successful, he will have done so. Right. So.
We need weapons and armor that can be repaired or melted down.
So this chapter 6, goes into 3 plans. So we're going to be working on 3 quests. We haven't done that in a while. Even if my plan goes smoothly, both groups of dwarves will be in danger. Orcs of the White Hand are deadly, and there is sure to be fighting. We are low on equipment though, and certainly lack the armor and weapons my 2 teams will require. If you can find dented armor, broken blades, and cracked shields on orcs throughout Selam Melek and the Red Horn Lodge, and within their camps, this equipment might be repaired. If they are too damaged, we could melt them down and use them to make new weapons and armor. In either case, I will be able to equip my team with the weapons and armor victory will require.
My plan requires as many courageous dwarves as will volunteer.
I will need the help of the bravest dwarves in this company if my plan is to succeed at it. One group will make a feint against a guarded junction in the eastern road, and I will lead the other attack against Stagnach, the encampment of the White Hand. Speak with the dwarves in the 21st Hall and recruit as many as you can for my mission. Bring to their minds vision of honor and valor. There will be both in great supply. Once the White Hand is driven from Moria, we will have peace beneath the mountains. That's optimistic.
I need to know the lay of Stosnach if my plan is to succeed.
One team of dwarves will lead a divisionary strike on an outpost on the eastern road in order to draw the main body of the White Hand orcs out of their camp, Stagnach. At that time, a second group will stealthily enter Staknak and defeat the White Hand leader. I need information about these locations, Erid. Examine the strength of the force along the eastern road and become more familiar with the layout of Staknak. I want you to collect barrels of black powder from within Staknak and return them to me. We must deprive them of this dangerous weapon whenever we can. Investigate these locations and return to me with any information you discover. My father is always telling me that information is among dwarves' mightiest weapons. How we wield the information you will bring back will determine the success of my plan. I get that. I get this. I just did this earlier. And if I remember correctly, Staknak is in here. I'm quite certain of it. Now, why am I going here? It makes no sense. If someone can explain it to me, that would be great. Now, the easiest thing to start is to go and talk to the dwarves that are in the 21st hall. There's going to be a lot of reading, so yeah, we're gonna start with Vili. I will follow my Lord Bose's son into battle, and gladly. The White Hand's time in Moria will soon be at an end. That's one. Next is Sigthorn.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane.
I already have tasks to do at it. I'm sorry that I cannot help Bori with this mission, but I respect him for his undertaking. Skigni.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
What is this plan of Boris? A divisionary strike? I am old-fashioned, and I do not appreciate such tactics. Enemies should be challenged head-on. Even if this were more to my liking, I have too many tasks on my plate, and not enough time in which to complete them all. It is a shame that I cannot fight alongside the young master. Right, the next one. We want to run around. Oh, I'm running too much around. He's in here. Nope, he's out here. Stilling.
The orcs of Moria have much to account for.
I will gladly volunteer for young Bori's mission. The sooner the White Hand is cast from Moria, the safer we will all be. Let none call Stilling coward. I thought there would be more reading, but no, this is good. This is a good flow to it. And then there's one right here. Seppi.
These halls will be great once more.
I have a great deal of respect for Bori, of course, but I have enough work to do without casting stone at the nest of hornets. This plan is ill-conceived, and unless Lord Bose or Brower order it themselves, I will have no part in it. The last one is here. Weather.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Do not question my valor, Warden, but I will not follow young Bori to my death. Lord Brower has already lost his son to this endeavor. Unless someone wiser than Bori leads this assault on Staknak, I fear that Lord Bose will lose his as well. Right, we have that covered. And I think going to the Hall of Flowing Water, the Stable Master is our next route. We'll go down to the Red Horn Lodge.
These halls will be great once more.
No, you are not the correct Stable
Dwarves
Master.
must fight for dwarves.
I'm gonna have to investigate where this leads. You can drop into it from many sections, and it starts way up there, way up here. You can go all the way down and just. Does it lead to the Red Horn Lodge or the Flaming Depths? Flaming Depths, probably. No, wait, it might actually lead to the Waterworks. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go and check at some point. Like, this is the time. Well, not during this video. Ooh, wait. I'm a bit lost. Yeah, I want to go here. I want to do it down there. I want to do it down there. Maybe I can get down over there. Right. Well, I'm in the Red Horn Lodge, so that's good. Oh yeah, I can go down like that. That's correct. Now the stable master, oh, he's down there. We could run, or we could take this door, and that will transport us immediately down. So again, ghost but go away. Up there, up there was where we were, and we escaped running all the way.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
Clever, eh? Very clever. Because for some reason this, what do you call it, a hub, is on 2 levels. A bit strange, but I like the gimmick. It's, you know, it's a bit of a give and take. Now, it's essentially just a killing spree. Anything that moves. It's a target. the last one. Easy and simple. Now I'm wondering if I run up to Nutmelag and just up here. That might be experience to do. So yeah, I might do that. I haven't actually done it. I haven't actually traversed this path yet. Oh, right here is the shoulder and arm of Helgi Goblin Bane. If someone's interested, I already did it on the only server that matters to me as a completionist at the moment, which is the legendary server. So I'm not gonna work myself to the bone on this server. I don't think this is taking me to Nutmelag. No, this is taking me to a dungeon. Yes. Well, in the elder days, this place once served as a grand portal to many levels and halls within Moria. But since the ruin of Moria, it has become den of many orc tribes. Masok, he who rules the orcs of Moria, exacts this tribute here through his minion Ixar. Right, yes, travel later. No. Is there or isn't there a path there? Oh, that might lead to it anyway. Right, yeah. Yeah. I'm too curious. I don't have the corresponding quest. Okay. Ooh, this looks nice. Oh, it's the grand stairs. It's damaged. So sad. I have in my memory, like like a dream-like vision of me running through the whole stairs and popping up into Execute. That's not true at all. I was so certain of it. I'm just glad I did not like publicly announce it. Like, oh, this is possible, because I was so certain of it. Turns out that you can just visualize it like that, and I must have kind of just popped all of the informations like together in my brain. That there's a stair there. There's there's Sir Exagil. There's the grand stairs on the map. There is in Foundations of Stone. There's this thing here which you can climb up, and that's probably the foundation of the memory. And I was just like, oh, I made that up. Like, not willingly. I was certain it was positive, and that's kind of probably a lesson. This was a lesson for me, but maybe other people can be like, oh yeah, it's easy to have your own brain mislead you. Like, I could have seen all of these things in the video game, had a dream about it, and now it's just a reality to me. And That's a little frightening, if I must be honest. Now, if I remember correctly, because I was doing this on my lore master earlier, we go up here. Now this is the path that the Fellowship came running from the Chamber of Masherbul. It came running here and over the bridge and out of the first hall, and that is this Chamber of Masherbul is here. It's blocked. It's also blocked here. So the only way to access this place is to run around. And this isn't a place of like, oh, you know, the creators of the game were like making so essentially I discovered, you know, do that essentially. There are some quests to do here, by the way, so like I think right now I have some popped up. No, I haven't, but I'm quite certain I came in here and there were some quests to do and all stuff. But this is something that they're playing around with, the game creators, from Tolkien's lore. Like the Chamber of Masherbul was the way to get through here. Otherwise, the party would have had to go through Salam Malek and the second hall to get to the first hall.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Right, and run right back to the 21st hall. To turn in all 3 quests, well, 4, kind of.
Very little of these weapons and armor are salvageable, but they will have to do.
These will do nicely at it. That's not the same thing you just said. Just the sort of thing I need in order to equip the 2 teams we are assembling. Some of these pieces can be repaired, the rest will be melted down to make new equipment.
Those are all the dwarves who volunteered? No matter, it's fine.
Wonderful. Have you found brave... Again, you're contradicting yourself in the text you give me and the things you say out loud. That's... sorry, it's throwing me off. Have you found brave dwarves to execute my plan? Borri listens to you as you tell him of stealing Vili and the volunteers you recruited. There was one more. Oh, anyway. He waits expectantly for more and then his face halts. That's all. Only 2 dwarves. How can this be, Edit? There is barely enough for 1 group. Well, I am sure you did your best. We will manage somehow. I'm sorry, I should have kept reading before I blasted poor Borri for this.
Thank you, friend. I understand the lay of Stasnak slightly better now.
You have done very well, Edit. The information you have brought will be of great value as we carry out my plan. Thank you, my friend.
I need your help, my friend.
Just something, yeah. Thank you for helping me with the preparations, Edit. I am almost ready, but nay, it's nothing. I am ready.
It is time now to set my plan into motion.
When I give the word, Stilling and Vili will set out for the Garden Junction on the Eastern Road. 2 hours after that, they will attack the outpost and attempt to convince the defenders that their force is of too much larger size. Meanwhile, you and I will steep towards Stagnak. If I am correct, the main force of the White Hunt orcs will leave the camp to defend the guarded junction of the Eastern Road. Oh, I see. Yeah, dummy. Yeah, I should have read a bit more and waited. We will then enter the camp and find the leader of the White Hand orcs in Moria. Once he is dead, they will be leaderless and disorganized and be of little threat to us. Speak with me when you are ready, Edit. If only Browen could see our moment of triumph. Right, so the plan. I got the plan. The plan is Stilling and Mealy, they're going to be attacking right about here in the deep crossroads in the eastern section. That will track from the Red Tunnel Lords, White Hand Orcs, and then we can take down the Red Hand Orc down there, or White Hand Orc down there.